so I didn't press live. So I just talked. Anyways, hello. Um, we're here. I'm a bit late. I was going over the contract, and then I realized I was not even live. But we're here, and what do you see right now? You see this, okay? Here. Okay. So, Happy New Year's. It's a new year. New market conditions. Not right off the bat, but let's see. Um, yeah, so I'm definitely live now. Okay, so let's just start our analyzing. Okay, so we'll come to the one day. So December 31st, like I said, this is gonna be profit taking, and it was a pretty good retracement. We actually feel this gap here, so that's nice. That's good. You know, I think that's good for the point that there was a liquidity filled, so that's important for whatever comes next. If we continue higher, just gonna double check. Hello, okay. So if we look at at NQ, again, it's a full retracement of the candle, so it is bullish, but there's a divergence on a ES and NQ. So let's see how this plays out. The 1 week and the 1 week not really telling me much. So let me get you on the 4 hour. So yeah, we found a support on the 200 EMA. We had a nice move up, but right now having on the market open, we're having the concept of why the market sells off in the morning is usually just a redistribution of current inventory of because this is a index, right? So it is possible that it's going to just be a rebalance of portfolios. So that's why the sell-off at open can happen. It's not a guarantee, but it is usually the reason why. Okay, so yeah, the 4 hours basically telling me we after that sell-off we had a continued retracement, and now we're back in the range. There's nothing really special that I see right now. We found support on this, so that's good. Yeah, I think we can. Excuse me. If buyers can hold, we can definitely push higher. I definitely see the reason too, just because like we had a nice sell off for the past 2 days. A retracement is possible, but this will also determine if sellers still have control, because if that's the case, then this will continue to be resistance right here in this accumulation area. So let's see how that plays out. So the 50-minute and 30-minute. Let's look. So yeah, we just grinded up from the open at on draft first. I took resistance on the 200 EMA. Interesting. That same area is also the pre-market higher yesterday. Yeah. So there's not, let's just wait for more clues, but it's just a solid retracement. Basically, I think the scenario, the story is that yesterday, last time the market was open, why is that happening? Last time the market was open, people were taking profit before the year's end, and now, I guess, maybe, institutions bought that dip, or retail bought the dip, and now we're back into the range, but we still have ways to go, but it is a solid retracement. But the opening bell, if I go to HP, so if I go here, um, pretty volatile so far. Not really clear with the direction as buyers tried and sellers just completely destroyed that rally. Um, so we got to give it a bit more time. Yeah, there was a little bit, there was more volume on the opening. Okay, let's just give it that time. Oh, this is interesting. So there was value area from Tuesday, which we did retrace the POC. So the market did retrace that. So that could be a reason for. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I slept like 9 hours. Anyways, okay. So okay, I'm gonna load up the order flow so you guys can take a look, because right now I think it's our best clue, because right now all I see is just it's just uncertainty of who's in control. Um where we had accumulation, we're breaking out, testing VWAP. Just want to see what the reaction here would be. And we're also in yesterday's value area on ES. We're hugging VWAP. Hmm. Okay. Retracement. This is the first time in a while that NQ showed more relative strength than ES. I feel like for the past month or two, it's been the opposite. So it's interesting. Little change of a change there. Okay, so we're about to. There's a big order sitting here. We're gonna fill it, which might print us new lows. 650. Is it gonna print us new lows? Oh yeah, it would be new lows if we fill that liquidity. So this is also telling me like who's in control. Okay, yeah, sellers fill the liquidity. Now, where would the market even want to be going right now? Now, sellers want to maintain this control. This looks like a level. Okay. So I'm just looking if we're going to retrace some of this move. Where's my like obvious level that I can like okay, I can see why the market would want to move there. So there's a 200 EMA. Yeah, no, it would be this gap, but it would be this area, because the market is basically retracing so far. like the full of this candle. I mean, it did retrace the full move. So let's just see if, okay, buyers did step in, but let's see if they can maintain. Okay. So when the market's moving like this, I'll go out and I'll look at the 4 hour, 1 hour, because it starts just you start to just take a clue of each time frame. I'm looking at the 4 hour. Like the 1 hour is speaking a little bit more. Like I feel like this retracement to this pre-market, because during pre-market sessions, these accumulations just are vesting liquidity, and the market can be tended to retrace this. What time is it? 9:42. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'll get I'll get the Mac and this here. Okay, buyers are holding well. Solid retracement. So you honestly you can argue this was a special POP. Like what I mean by that is that we manipulated higher, manipulated lower. Now the distribution should theoretically be higher. I would play that because I don't mind seeing another retrace to a POC or even value area on that behalf. Like, let me just see how that would work. It would be like this. Let's see, my risk would be, I got the wick test to protect me, but let's just see how the structure, because there's liquidity resting higher too. Okay. Yeah. I would totally want to see how ES reacts to yesterday's POC. That's important. I mean, it could, but I also feel like it might just gap and go. Oh, I didn't open my account yet. Oops. That's bad. Okay, so yeah, react to POC pretty negatively. I want to see how this candle closes. I'm just looking for the retracement to yesterday's value area, but I'm using ES's reaction to POC as like, you know, just protection, risk mitigation. So you can see the reaction was very salty. So yeah, I'm not liking the trade anymore. It's like, okay, but it just manipulated. Okay, so it would have worked, but I could not. I just did not expect that. Anyways, okay, solid move. That's yesterday's value area. Ooh. You know what feels good is when the trade you were gonna take leads to a huge, stronger reaction, and you're just like, oh, I mean, yeah, when that used to happen, I used to get FOMO, but now I'm just like, hey, you had a good idea. That's it. So it's just about changing the context. Okay. Is there liquidity here? Mm-mm. Just trying to see if there's gonna be a pullback. A lot of wicks. Large fair value gap. I'm just gonna take the low volume node. I don't like that. Because my entry will be at value area. That's value area high. Maybe a reaction. Could also be a defensive play. They're solid moves, so when you have such solid moves, the previous buyers who got in usually defend well. No guarantee. I'm just trying to see, like, what would we even play higher? Oh, damn. Okay. Completely just like didn't care about that wick test. That's what I was going to look at this wick test, but I'm not my head is not expecting these type of this is an algo move for sure, but it's very aggressive. So yeah, whatever buyers got here are completely gonna defend, and they're defending hard. You filled even more liquidity higher. Yeah, we filled up all of the pre-market sessions, so that's good. I mean, yeah, good play. I mean, if I did play it. But no, solid. But I guess the only thing is just how fast it happened. I didn't. I think this the speed is just not normal. Like VIX is low. It's just the market being the market. 14, yeah. Okay, so let's just see how what happens next. I think this will play. Solid pullback, aggressive pullback. Now need to hit POC. There we go. Nice little clean exit. It was just an obvious trade. It's like I was trying to look for the most obvious trade, and it's like, you know, with such a strong move up and buyers defended so well on that retest, I was like, these sellers are mad now. They're gonna retrace to POC. And I just felt that because it's like strong sell move. That wick test was not respected. That's why I kept my entry just after that wick test, so I can see if I get filled in after that wick test. That's a pretty strong guarantee that the market will move to POC after clearing yesterday's value area, a high, and it did that. So good trade. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm closing this. Okay. So, yeah. Let me just take a look at the trade we took. So it's a base hit, so I'm thinking it'll be 1300 something, but oh wow, 1200. I'm surprised. Why is it so much lower? Not sure. But that's I should actually take a look at that. It's because I'm trying to, as you can see, 1500. But where's the 220? So let's look at performance. Just want to know, like, where's this going? So commissions, but I don't even know how it slipped that hard. This is today, no? Yeah. This is one thing that I feel that why I should go to just like leaving micros is because of this filling, because theoretically 75 micros is decent size, but if you trade what are they called again, minis, it's like nothing. So this happens, and I think this leads to just like, look at this, like how I'm getting filled. It's pretty rough, because theoretically yeah, no, it's just not that clean. That's okay. Yeah, Because this is actually okay. So 1,300. So I was $150 short. So that's not even including commissions. So interesting. Yeah. No, it was just okay. Because I'm just trying to understand. This happens. Like I'm this is very recurring phenomenon where I take trades and let's just look this month. If I look at this, it's pretty oh yeah, because it's a new month. That's funny. Um I guess last month or last week, this week. Just okay, let me do custom day. So December 1st. Hey, I'm confused. Today is the second from okay, what's okay. I don't get it. If you say custom date, oh maybe you'll take from that day to this day. That's my assumption. Okay. Or maybe it's like this. No, doesn't it even drag it? Okay. Let me just do last month. I'm just gonna, okay, it's one day. So anyways, but again, you're not really gonna see it, but just trying to look like, yeah, but $2,000 commissions was 700, and I just think like you could see largest winning trade is 1462. So even that, there's slippage on my profit and exits. I'm sorry, on my losses and exits. And my largest losing trade is 1100. Really? No, it should be more. Did I not max drawdown 1200? Yeah, this was my last trading session. Yeah. But the stats are looking okay. I mean, it's just a slippage. I'm trying to understand why it's so nasty. But I think it's because each tick is I think $25 on my size. Okay, whatever. I mean, it's when you because look, you took a good trade, right? The trade worked out, profit has been generated. So these little like not what ifs, but these little like moments like this where yeah, it could have been it could have been better, or you could have got better feeling, but these are things that I can't control. And to that, I have to just simply accept it as a part of doing business. Like you're not gonna get like one important thing that when I trade is that like for some reason my slippage on my losses are just sometimes incredible. Like and my winners, like one time I took a trade and it was like I'm supposed to just keep it at 1500, but it went to 1800 and I did not touch my stop loss. So then my second trade, again another $1,800 loser, did not touch stop loss, but my winners were like 1300, even though at the end of the day I'm looking for 10 points the same size, which is $1,500. So and that like yes, I mean I did not take that well at that time, but now I just see it as a part of doing business. Like the net amount, whatever, like what matters is I have a high win rate, and I do have a high win rate, so I'm able to like keep myself profitable and trade the best I can. And yeah, like do I get salty about it? Yeah, I mean like this is like not the best, but am I mad? No. Am I gonna sulk over it the whole day? No. Like I'm happy I took a good trade. And the thing what matters is that I can just keep compounding. And the way I react now with this neutrality is just self-trust and confidence for the future Zaki to use when he's going through his shit. So I just see it like that. And I mean, it took me a long time to see it like that, trust. But yeah. So I think that's everything. Accumulation after that. Okay, so now I'll just keep you here for a sec. I wanna bring you, oh, just realized that. Hmm. Sorry, just one sec. Okay, whatever. Um. Okay. So I'll give you an idea of like my I guess I call it diary. It's like basically what I go over after. So let me log out. Um, there you go. Okay, so now I bring you to my Mac. Okay, so I have two. This is like the emotional intelligence. Like it's what I do here is I just answer these questions. Like, what am I feeling this morning? I know it's empty. Just because I'm like doing this. What I realize with these live streams is that you're trying to talk and you're trying to, you know. I also need to because I wake up at 9 a.m. right, so I get my breakfast and everything. Now, so I'm eating my breakfast later, because I would usually eat it and watch the market, um, but my mouth is moving, so yeah, and I would usually fill this, but I mean it's only been two live seasons, so I don't have that much data to conclude anything, but I would use, I mean, 95% of the time I would fill this out, and any residual emotions, am I trying to prove or fix anything? And so far I have zero views, but if someone cares, I mean, I would love to give this for free. I really don't care. Like, I mean, I think it's valuable because it's just a solid check-in protocol, and it's a solid, like, okay, like for example, this is, I mean, it's personalized though for sure, because you can see like a trauma trigger awareness. Do I feel a right to be right, liked, or validated or seen? So guess what? Like my trauma was as a kid, it was very important for me to be right, liked, and validated. So it's good to keep that on the front of your forehead, just so you can be like, okay, when I'm training, am I allowing my subconscious, well, not my subconscious, just like the traumas, to take an effect affecting my decision making. So that's what I'm looking for. And urgency is also another, like, oh god, like took me like a year and a half to finally, yeah, a year and a half to break away from the urgency. Like I used to just nonstop look at the market, no control, and FOMO, FOMO, FOMO. After every winner loser, my brain just goes in this FOMO spiral. So I feel very neutral now. Of course, times come where I'm not, but I built a muscle, like you could say a brain muscle, that's like it understands that, okay, this is how you trade and this is like the way to go about it. So then I go over what emotion is strongest, have I deviated from my plan. Then I break it down in just like a score ranking of 0 to 10, um, which is also really cool. Okay, so yeah. And then I also have like alarm clocks that go off after every 30-ish minutes that remind me, like it's a voice, like transcript that I made that keeps me in check. Because in trading, you have to always remember you're your own, you're your greatest asset. You're the reason why you that the company makes money, right? So you got to keep yourself in top shape, because I have no boss. Like no one's behind me saying, hey, Zach, you do it like this. No, like if you tilt, you gotta, I mean, once you tilt, I don't think there's a solution, but you avoid yourself getting to tilt. So I've created all these protocols, like these reminders which come, these alarms, this emotional intelligence protocol. Like even here, like tier micro signals, emotional hijack detected, critical system breach. Like these are all things that which I've noticed over the past 2.5 years what happens to me, and how I deal with it. And then tilt signals, um like I got like the tilts, because for me, like it's very good to be logical, like you can write these things down, but it's also just a game of repetition of going through the same chaos and same bullshit again and again and again and dealing with it. Then I do an end of the day emotional recap, and I have a sacred contract reminder. And then this is my actual like template that I fill. So this is I fill the night before the market open. Then here I have like just like what I'm looking for. This is outdated though. I need to fix that. This is so outdated. Okay. Then I have, you can see like this is kind of vulnerable, like showing you this, but because there's a lot of things like affirmations and all, but like I want you to just get an idea. And if you can take something from this, go ahead. Like I would want you to only become better after seeing this video if someone does watch. So then I do the check-ins here. I know it's a bit repetitive, and to be honest, it can like there's another important thing is that when you add too much, it starts just taking more mental energy, and it's just like that can also be dangerous. So I gotta make a change to that, to be honest, and I should, because it is something that takes a bit more energy, and there's context switching between two, but yeah. So then this is really important for me. I'm one trade away from humility, because I had a problem with like that. Like I mean, I used to always like tell myself you're one trade away from humility, don't do it. Because like what I realize is whenever my emotions start coming out, I don't take high quality trades. I just take trades, and those trades are always so shit. But I can tell they were shit. But I'm just literally being governed by my emotions. Then I do my summary of the day, what like areas to improve. Was I disciplined? The cons, the pros. Were you patient? Were you managing your emotions? A chart, and then here I go over my trade. Oh, what the hell? Oh yeah, that happens sometimes. macOS stuff. So this is wrong. I mean, should not be here. This because I have two templates. Because I'm only taking one trade and walking away, so I don't want to see this. So yeah, then like this too. Like if I were to take 2-3 trades, I would fill this out after each one, just to make sure that I'm still aligned to what I need to do. And then I grade myself, the trades, the P&L comments, the conclusion, and then the percentage of my mental capital, willpower, and execution to rules. So that's what I go through. It takes me like 5 minutes to complete now, but I used to like take much longer. And you can see a lot of things like I need to get into. I feel like I've reached a stage where I need to get in the habit of subtraction. And like leaving room to kind of push myself to new limits, because right now I'm happy with my spot of trading one trade and walking away, and I'll keep that till like I don't know, first like all of Jan. Like I'm really okay with that, because you can see it's just compounding. It's just working, and I don't want to change something that's working, so that's why I'm just gonna be patient with it. And yeah, so I think that's it, guys. I'll keep on trying to provide more value, and if anyone has any suggestions or wants any questions or whatever, please be free to comment, or if you really want to, like, we could talk over Discord, whatever. Anything is possible, and I'm completely open to just helping. And trying to just become a better YouTuber, like make my stuff look better, and work on trying to capture people's attention. I'm gonna have to start doing that. But yeah, that's it. That's everything, and take care, guys.